My sweet gentleman. Almost 10 years later. Standing beside the priest while wearing a black tuxedo. A smile was pasted on his face while he was waiting for his wife to come. His best man Jimin was teasing him, seeing his excitement. His parents laughed at his best friend's remarks, whereas the guests enjoyed their time there. The air was filled with happiness. Why wouldn't it? After all, more than 10 long years later, Taehyung and the love of his life, writen, was getting married today. They were together since their college days, but today they would officially become each other's. But legally, spiritually, they would share surnames together. One might question why to wait this long to get married. The answer is Taehyung thought to complete his PhD before getting married. She too respected his desire. Sure, this long 10 years wasn't always a bed of roses. There were thorns too. They had their own ups and downs, insecurities. But even after all this, there he was standing at the altar, waiting for her as he had promised years ago. Look at the groom. A star would hide himself seeing Taehyung's sparkling eyes. Jimin! He stopped his words, hearing cheers from the guest. His heart started to beat faster as he understood the bride was making her entry. His bride was making her entry. He turned around and his breath hitched seeing her in that white dress. She looked at her walking towards him while holding her father's hand. She looked exactly the way he imagined she would. The engagement ring on her left hand was shining, complementing her wedding gown. Today, the engagement ring would be replaced by their wedding ring. Today, she would officially wear his name. He too would officially wear her name on his ring finger. She looked at him and he felt his heart started to beat faster. Through her eyes, she asked him how she was looking, to which he also replied through his eyes that she is looking breathtaking. She smiled, acknowledging his answer. Then, shocking everyone except her father, she stopped midway through the aisle. Taehyung frowned seeing this, whereas her father gave her a mic. I am definitely not a poet. Neither I had tried writing one before, nor did I ever recite any poetry. But today I couldn't find any more beautiful way to express my feelings than to recite a poetry. So please bear with my voice. Widen hearing her as it was totally unexpected of her to say this. He could hear the cheering from the crowd as the soft tune started to play. A small giggle left her mouth, seeing his surprised face. She then took a deep breath and started to pursue. Sure, her vocal wasn't good, but the lyrics felt heaven in his ears. Please listen to my story. Listen to it in my native tongue. Listen to the echo of my voice. I had found myself in love, and I admitted it. I had discovered love. I acknowledged it. I was passionately in love. I was ecstatically in love. It was a wonderful story about your love. The blush on my cheeks, the veil on my head. I desire you to make me your bride today. I desire you to make me yours today. I will recite your name with the tongue of heaven and run towards you to show my devotion. I have fallen deeply for you, truly, madly. I have become a stranger to myself in your love. My home is now always in you. This heart of mine has always been only yours. This heart of mine has always been loyal to you. Please listen to my story, listen to it in my naive tongue. Listen to the echo of my voice. I had found myself in love and I had admitted it. What was incompleted today will be completed today. This was our love, a beautiful dream which now has become an unavoidable reality. Smiling, she said the last line while looking at him. A tear left her eyes as she recited her heart out. She looked at the man wearing black tuxedo. She felt as if she was looking into a mirror. After all, his expressions wasn't different than hers. Tears were filled with his eyes too, while he was smiling widely. It was an overwhelming feeling for both of them. So, instead of giving her any vocal response, he just kept for her. Smiling through his tears, he made sign language of excellent and I love you for her. You said, mister, you would never cry on our wedding day. Even made a bet with me. But look, whose eyes are wet now? Chuckling through her wet lashes, she said. Jimin then took a mic and passed it to Taehyung. Have I ever won against you till now? Today was no different. And I don't think coming next decades would be any different either. I can happily lose if it's you against me. But would it truly be my loss? Because my love, won't your win will be my win too? Their parents, their friends, the guests cheered for him, whereas she felt her cheeks were on fire. Because it's not always he says such cheesy lines, let alone in front of everyone. But guess what? Today is their wedding day. So it's okay if he says cheesy lines. It's okay if she made him emotional. After all, it's their day today. Let them enjoy.